The Nerd Junkies Game News Live podcast is streamed on Saturdays at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. Join us to discuss the weekly video game news and visit us at nerdjunkies.com for all our links. See you Saturday.
Last week, so power of the people, right? Like, this got such bad press that it was rolled back. So last week we talked about this, about Humble Bundle basically changing the way. So Humble Bundle, if you've ever been there in the past, you want to buy a game, they usually come in packs, and like, packs of 5, packs of 12, whatever. You buy a PC game pack, and then because it's charity themed, you could adjust where your money goes. So you could say, like, out of a $10 purchase, I want 9 of it to go to this charity, and then 50 cents goes to Humble Bundle, and 50 cents goes to whoever the game publisher is.
Pause a second, though. I want to make sure that this disclaimer is on there. Who owns Humble Bundle now?
IGN.com.
Okay, I just want to make sure that
the worst video gaming website in the history of the internet.
Proceed.
Yeah. So then they announced a new feature, like branding it like something that the world wanted, which we didn't. Basically, nobody wanted this. IGN wanted this because they wanted to be able to give game publishers more money. That way they could secure more like exclusive content, which is basically how that company works.
Right.
But yeah, so they introduced a new feature where they were going to change the donation sliders to where you could either, and I would have to go back and read the other article about this. It was like you can only give like a maximum of like 8% to the charity, and everything else goes to the game publisher. And it was like, okay, like that's a terrible idea because it's supposed to be a charity thing. Why would you limit the charity? Yeah. So this apparently this got a huge backlash, not only from us, but which we talked about last week, but apparently a lot of people were super pissed about that. So they just, I'm only kidding.
Hey guys, not real.
Hey, I'm just kidding, guys. Come on.
It was a late April Fool's joke.
It was an out of season April Fool's joke, like Diablo Immortal.
Please love us still.
Yeah.
Love you.
They rolled it back. Oops, our bad. Sorry about that. That's good. It's very good to see that. If you remember, like Microsoft did the same thing a couple months ago. They were talking about like doubling the price of like Xbox Live, and the next day it was like, okay, sorry, stop throwing rotten potatoes at us. Okay, sorry, but it's like
stop writing bad reviews on good games.
Yeah,
it's not their fault.
I mean, like. They should have seen this coming. I mean, like I said, IGN doesn't really know anything about video games anyway. So like, this was very like, wow, really? Did you all think this was going to go over smooth?
I just want to know, like, I'm not the type of person for cancel culture as it is anyway, but I just want to meet that one person who was just like, thought that this was a good idea. Oh,
it was probably some executive who
Sure.
deals directly with game publishers, and they were probably pissed off, and they were like, bro, you just gave away like 20,000 copies of this game that's still selling very well, and we're losing all that money, so we're not going to give you any more games unless you change this. And it was like, that's usually how these things work.
Do they not understand what charity is or the word humble? Humble at all?
Charity. Yeah,
right.
It's
like the whole point of this website. Yes, we get to have pretty cheap games at the understanding that the publisher also knows that, and that we're giving the charity because of it.
Yeah. Like I said, this was expected. And I'm kind of surprised IGN was smart enough to actually roll this back, because their website's pretty tragic anyway.
Oh, I think they've learned after the years of their own website just getting bombarded with hate. Oh my god.
And it's unfortunate that they're so popular. It's like they still get all that great exclusive content all the time. So it's like it's not like you can just ignore IGN. Or if you do, you're missing out on something. So it's like
it sucks.
I find it funny, the last two articles that we had, Basically, these companies don't know the definition of the words they're using.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
where did you think Humble Bundle was? Let's build a monopoly. A monopoly.
Hey you, join us live Saturdays at 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Also, join our Discord channel after Game News Live to chat with us. Check out our Nerd Junkies merch available now. And for all this and more, visit us at nerdjunkies.com. See you next time on Game News Live.